calling it Dirty Little Secrets, that's it. And this is about me renovating the space in my closet area, which is a complete disaster. Anyway, so the last time we were measuring the space to start to get an understanding of really what the space looks like. And today what we're going to do is we're going to actually transform those measurements into something that we can actually use. So if my camera person will come and look at the drawing that we did last time. So if you look at these two drawings, what you'll see is what we call a plan and an elevation. These are terms that architects and designers use all the time. A plan is a view of basically the floor, or just above the floor with sort of a cutaway at the walls. Imagine your head was on the ceiling and you were looking down at the floor. This is what you would see. We had this long, big, uninterrupted wall. Then we had a window, a door to the back porch, and an entry pass through to the closet area. That's what a plan is. And that's what this plan looks like. And then I dimensioned everything. Below it is an elevation, which is basically, if you're standing in front of that wall, what does that wall look like? Straight away. So this wall is actually 113 inches wide and about 104 inches tall, and then this is where the passageway is. I just sort of noted the height of that, what's called a header, which is the part above the passway. And the reason why I did this elevation is that this is that one interrupted wall in that room, and because it's that one interrupted wall, that's where most of the storage is going to end up having to go. And so I wanted to be able to sort of study it a little more clinically. And so these were the two drawings that made sense to do. So from this, what we did is what's called a scale drawing. What a scale drawing means, if you've ever heard that before, is it means we're taking an actual measurement in the world, 1 foot on this drawing, and turning it into, or actually 1 foot in the real world, and turning it into 1 inch of drawing. So every square here is a 3 by 3 square, and every four squares across is 1 inch. So basically, I used a regular regular ruler, and I transposed all these numbers to a drawing like this that was in scale, with my window, my door to the porch, and my pass-through. So I'll be able to actually use this to really understand what the space is. In the next vlog post, you'll see that. I also did the elevation, which you can see here. But because the paper wasn't big enough, I couldn't use an inch of paper for squares to a foot of real life space. I had to do millimeter to millimeter, but it was actually super easy. So this was 113 inches, and so I made it into 113 millimeters. In fact, it was even easier than using the other because I didn't have to calculate anything. But anyway, this is the point that we're starting at to actually make drawings that we're going to be able to use to figure out what we're going to do with the space. And from here, we're going to make little models of the furniture and take it from there.